Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So I normally shuffle and then deal out my cards, but I've done that already. Yeah, I didn't hit record. But think like I'm glad I noticed it because I was barely getting started, so I can definitely anyway. So welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot, and yes, it's Monday. So this is our daily reading. We're gonna take a look at current situation and the influences around that. Keep it in mind, it is collective. Also, if this reading resonates, please hit that like button. Even if it's just, you're liking the content, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. I'm using the Echoes of Atlantis Tarot today. And I already pulled the cards, so I'll just go through them really quick. I got the Four of Cups in present influence. I got the in current situation, Ace of Wands, present influence. Three of Cups in future influence, Hangman in what we don't see, um, Three of Pentacles in what to look for, Strength in what is unexpected, Fool in our challenge, Eight of Wands in our in our strength, and it leads to Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, I got the advice here as well. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Pentacles. And I clarified a few cards. I clarified this is the clarification of the Fool. This is the clarification of the Ace of Wands. And I did the Hangman. Because when I looked at this, I started like there's something very interesting going on here. Because I feel like, okay, I'll explain. So Seven of Pentacles to me is a situation that you've been working on. You're cultivating it. When I look at the Seven of Pentacles, I'll explain how I see the Seven of Pentacles most of the time is a situation. Well, it's like a garden. You know, you things don't happen right away. You got to work through it. You got to water it, fertilize it, weed it, take care of it, and keep it healthy. So to me, when I see the Seven of Pentacles, I'm always thinking of something that's happening that you're working through. You may not be giving 100% every day of your energy to it, but it's definitely something that is on your mind constantly. And then sometimes I see that as if you don't keep it in front of your face, then it fails, right? Because the crop would die if you don't take care of it. But with this reading, I got the Four of Cups, and she's facing that Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like, you're really focused on this energy that you've been working through, working on, that's been on your mind probably every day to some degree or another. It may not be in the forefront of your mind, but it's definitely constantly there. Um, and you're really focused on that, and you're not really taking a look at other energies that might be coming in. And in this case, I really feel like the Ace of Wands is one of those things. So the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, and this is an influence that's coming in. However, you're facing away from it. You're not really looking at it. And I think and I'll talk to you, I think it's almost a fear. Um, so the Ace of Wands was clarified with Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. There's something here about, so the Five of Swords is about, it's about, sometimes it's about fighting unfairly, someone not doing the right thing, not being fair. Um, but it also can be a kind of a decision type card to me. How much energy do you give a situation? How long do you stay fighting? Is it worth the battle? Should you walk away and just be done with it? It's that kind of energy. Nine of Cups is about our dreams and our wishes and our hopes. The Seven of Cups, of course, is about our choices and having a lot of choices. Again, back to the daydreamy thing, okay? Because Seven of Cups can also feel like a daydream, like you have so many things, and it can lead to a plethora of ideas or situations, and you're just kind of not overwhelmed, but almost like, oh, like I got all of these things. And sometimes when we get in that state, we don't make a choice. And anyway, we'll get, so what I feel like with the Ace of Wands, this is like this new energy, you're deciding how much to give it. Now, it's something that's, there's also something here to be said about the Nine of Cups, a wish, a dream, a hope. And I think this Ace of Wands is leading you to go, now I have choices. Um, and I can stick with my dream and what I've been focused on, or do I move forward with this new energy that's coming in? And I feel like that's kind of, and it gets kind of wonky, but I'll explain why I'm going this route. Um, because we have the Three of Cups and future influence. So there's definitely a feeling of separation coming in really soon. Now, this is a daily reading, so this should be pretty quickly the next few days, but you are going to feel like celebrating being around people. There's going to be, really good energy around you in the future. But I feel like that energy is also, it's an influence on this situation. And it's it's making the decision harder that you need to do. Again, I know there's only a clarification of a choice, but I do feel like it's a decision and you're still thinking about the other thing. So what to look for is the Hangman. And when I clarified the Hangman, this isn't what you don't see. It's about looking at something differently. We have Page of Cups, Five of Wands, and Death. There's something here about a situation. It's taking a different perspective, but it's the conflict of really looking for something or a gift coming in that you love. And then you're like, but I've been fighting for this change. And with that, you've had to look at this new situation differently or the old situation differently so you can really make your choices. And I don't think you realize how much that needs to be done. Also, there could be someone else looking at the situation differently, but I feel like it's you. You don't see this right now because you're not doing it consciously, and I don't even think you're realizing you might be doing it, or you could be. It's just not active right now. But I do feel like it is there's something here about transformation, and the Ace of Wands is really good energy, but having and I have the Strength and unexpected. So I'm like, this is very interesting. The Three of Pentacles and what to watch for, to me is, make sure that the people around you enhance you. They don't bring you down. They don't. And look for that, because if you are having a lot of choices, one of the things that can really make a difference in the choices, the people that are going to be around you once you make that decision, job change, love, relationships, a move, anything like that, what do you have and what do you have around you to enhance who you are? It doesn't necessarily have to be people, but it is definitely what's around you and that can help boost you. With the Three of Pentacles, when you look at it in the Rider-Waite, there's three people, right? They are constructing, they're building, they're creating, and they each have a different job. And when they all work together, they can create something really wild. That's why I feel like it's about that. And I feel like you have to watch for that. If you want this situation to be the best it can be, then look for what it does for you as well. And not selfishly, but I mean, you can be selfish. I'm not saying that. But in this card is telling me to enhance and give you growth, but that you bring the same thing to the table where you will enhance and other people as well. The Strength is in the unexpected, because here's the thing, you're focused on this, a new situation comes in and you're really not sure what to do. There's a lot of celebration behind this. But I feel like there's something here about moving forward that's going to take this strength, and you're going to have it. And that's what comes in unexpectedly, because the Fool is in our challenge. Fool, of course, is taking a leap of faith, right? Starting something new and trusting the universe and trusting yourself and trusting the situation and not thinking too heavily about it, not worried about it, just kind of having that childlike beginning where you're curious and you want to go do this. Now it's a challenge. We have Page of Wands, the Devil, and Ace of Swords. There is something here about you being stuck on something. And there's something that comes very clear to you that makes this new beginning a huge challenge. So I feel like this Ace of Wands is a new situation. You're deciding whether to take it. You've got the choices, but you've been having your eye focused on this. So if you take this leap of faith, the reason why it becomes a challenge is because you learn something about what you've been focused on and what you've been really tied to. And now, do I do this? Do I go for it? Do I take this new adventure? Do I take this new thing? Because I think there's a fear, and that's where the fear comes in, about having it take you away from that. The Eight of Wands, though, is in your strength. And I do feel like, there could be travel, but I do feel like the reason why it's in the strength is this is happening really fast. And you may not have too much time to think too much about it, which might be good. But you still are. But that's okay. This is a daily reading. So, it takes some time to get over that hump. The Knight of Swords is where this all leads. So to me, that is definitely moving forward into something that you want, going towards your goals. So I believe in the interim, you're going to go after whatever the Seven of Pentacles is. I do. I feel like that. And the Seven of Wands comes after that, because I feel like whether it's this other situation here or whether it's the new one, you may have to stand up for yourself. And you do that, and you protect, and you will protect, what you need out of this new opportunity, whether it's love, whether it's work, whether it's a move, whether it could be anything. But the good thing is that you will stand up for what you need and protect yourself in that way, which is really going to be important, honestly. It really is. The Nine of Wands is in your advice, and I just really feel like that advice is saying, you're really close. Don't give up on anything. I think it is about keep dreaming the dream. I think you'll make the right decision when the time comes, once you look at how does this enhance you? What does it bring? There's something to be said too about this Three of Cups, and maybe I'll pull a clarifier. I have a feeling that's going to kind of help with the decision. What's the Three of Cups? Yeah. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this is walking into something new, a new relationship of some sort that's really good, and you're really going to be focused on it, but you'll also be celebrating it. This feels really good to me. So that Three of Cups is kind of what's going to lead you into what direction you need to go next. So whatever that Three of Cups energy is, now it could be a celebration, but I do feel like it's at minimum you celebrating, but there's something here about walking towards something, and it's Ace of Cups and then Eight of Pentacles, which is, really trying to master whatever this is that you're going to do. And that is actually a huge key to this whole reading. So there you have it. I hope you liked that. Let me know how you felt. And yeah, I love the comments. So take care. Have a beautiful day.